I heard his last film lost the investors 30 million. Relax. I have a proposal. Have Avery play my lover in public till Midnight Fall finishes its run. In exchange, all he has to do is love me his career. The terms are simple. If I don't say yes, that role goes to someone else by tomorrow. And as for you, can't help with that either. 4 o'clock. Have it signed and on my desk. You don't know it yet, but this isn't a contract. It's the beginning of a hunt.
Article 1. In public, we must act like a couple madly in love.
Nervous? Don't worry, I'll teach you. Lesson 1. The eyes. Not fear, longing.
Over here, Mr. Belmont! Are you and Mr. Wilde really dating?
We're living together.
Wait. That wasn't in the script. I sold myself to the devil in exchange for a lifeline for my career.
Your room is on the 2nd floor, first door on the left. Mine is the master suite. For authenticity, we'll need to visit each other occasionally.
This is the relationship training schedule. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, physical contact drills. Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, date simulations.
You made a schedule?
Lesson 2, physical touch.
Put your hands on my waist, like a lover would. No, too stiff. The audience isn't stupid.
I'm not even a professionally trained actor.
Then starting now, forget the agreement. Treat me as your one and only lover. Otherwise, this film and your career will both be finished.
See that? When you kiss, you need a slight angle adjustment with the head.
Do we really have to?
Article 4, kissing practice. Now, close your eyes.
Relax your lips. First kissing lesson. You're a fast learner, Avery.
Cut, Avery! Your eyes are dead! You're looking at your lover, not your enemy. 10-minute break, find the emotion!
Seventh NG already. If you can't act, go back to teen dramas. Got the role on looks alone. Dragging Christian down with him.
I'm sorry. I messed up again.
Look at me.
We need to talk. About what? Us. Everything between us. I don't know if I can. Then don't. But I don't want to lose you.
That was last night's homework.
Remember, on camera or off, your eyes stay on me. Only me. Director, we're ready.
That's it! That's the look! Hold it! Action!
Last night was a lesson, but what was this? I was terrible on set today, wasn't I?
The beginning was rough, but after that kiss you were on fire. You have real talent.
Christian, why are you helping me? It's more than just this movie, isn't it?
In case of surprise press inspections, we need a token of commitment. Put it on. As for your question, I'll give you the answer on the day we wrap this film.
A fake ring. A question left unanswered. 2 kisses I can't tell were real or not. So why is my heart beating so fast?
Christian, long time no see. Won't you introduce your new muse?
It's just social etiquette. I shouldn't feel anything.
The look in your eyes right now could burn a hole through me. Well played, or is it real?
I'm just following the agreement. Appendix 1 to the agreement. When you feel jealous, walk right over, slip your hand into my arm, and pull me away, like this. Good. Now straighten your back and head to the terrace. We need to get some exclusive shots of us having a fight and making up.
Damn it. I know this is just practice, so why does my stomach feel so sour? Schedule Wednesday. Conduct a natural, set visit without the other bother knowing, to show thoughtfulness.
Christian is really going all out for the scene. No stunt double.
He never talks about this. What are you doing here?
Just passing by. Brought drinks. For you and everyone. Is this the first time you came to visit me on set? Dirty. Your clothes are dirty. Next time, for this kind of scene, can you use a stunt double?
Whatever you say.
I'm done for. I think I'm really worried about him. Are you asleep? You're burning up. You have a fever.
It's nothing. Just let me lean on you.
This isn't on the schedule. He needs me. This isn't practice. Medicine? Open up. You'll feel better after taking this.
That look on your face. Are you worried about me?
I'm just worried you'll get pneumonia and hold up the production. All right. I admit it. It's not just the agreement.
Avery, you fall from the third step here. Remember, land on your back on the mat.
Got it.
Avery! Call an ambulance now! Oh my God! Christian is crying!
Don't leave me. Please, don't leave me. Is that Christian?
You're awake. Where does it hurt? Your head? Don't move. I'll call the doctor.
You've been here the whole time?
You were unconscious for 8 hours. Can 4 stitches.
Are you okay? Your hands, they're shaking. I just keep thinking, if that bolt had been a little more off, if you hadn't been wearing protective gear...
I can't bear to think about it. It's driving me crazy.
He might have lied about many things, but this look in his eyes is real. My walls have crumbled.
Looks like your 8th lesson was how to scare the hunter half to death. I've learned it.
No more lessons. From the moment you fell, all the lessons are over. I'm staying in his room. He sleeps on the sofa next to me.
I followed a tutorial. Might be a little burnt.
Even Hollywood's culinary god has his off days.
Actually, I'm fine. You don't have to be so nervous.
No. Until your stitches are out, you do as I say. You eat too. Your dark circles are about to reach your chin. Christian, I think I know the answer to your question now. I love you.
Perfect. That's the look of cherishing each other mixed with desire. Brilliant.
What's wrong? Who was that? Noah. Noah Lane. He's my senior at acting school. We later worked together on a short film. He says he's coming to our set in a few days for a guest role. Is that so? Good. You should be happy.
Christian?
I won't let anyone take you away from me, no matter who.
Avery. Long time no see.
Noah, you're really here. I was so worried when I heard you were hurt. You look thinner. I'm fine. It was just a small accident.
I'm playing the supporting role of your character's childhood friend. Looks like we'll be spending quite a lot of time together.
Mr. Lane, your dressing room is on the other side.
Christian, a pleasure. Please take good care of Avery for me.
Of course. I always do.
That smile is the scariest thing I've ever seen on his face.
Remember this? We stayed up all night shooting that rooftop scene. You fell asleep on my shoulder.
We were so young back then. I barely knew how to act. You were a natural, still are.
He never smiles at me like that.
Your latte, extra shot. You remembered.
Avery's always loved an extra shot. Some habits never change. So Noah, what brings you back to the Hollywood grind? I heard you're doing quite well in the indie circuit.
Some things are worth coming back for.
Action!
Don't get too comfortable. Remember who you go home to.
Go home to? It sounded like a threat and a plea.
Still here? You always were the last to leave.
Just can't find that pocket watch.
Here. You always did miss things right in front of you.
Thanks. I should go. Christian's waiting.
Avery, wait. I always regretted letting you go so easily back then. Watching you with him, it's harder than I thought.
Noah, please don't. That was a long time ago, Noah. Things are different now.
Are they really? Because I don't think you've changed as much as you pretend.
I'm back. You didn't wait for me at the studio? You seemed occupied. What's that supposed to mean? It means I came to pick you up and saw you having a very intimate moment with your old friend. I didn't want to interrupt. It wasn't intimate. He was just
Nothing happened. You're twisting it.
Just what? Just touching you? Just telling you he regrets letting you go? I heard enough.
So you're spying on me now? I didn't need to spy. You weren't exactly subtle. Do you even realize how you smiled at him? You've never smiled at me like that. Not once. That's different. Noah and I, we have history, but it's over. Why can't you just trust me? Because I know what he wants, and I know that a part of you still cares about him.
I didn't deny it fast enough, and he saw it.
I'm not teaching you anymore. I'm chasing you. Every day. And you're so blonde you can't even see it.
Wasn't in the script. It was better! Keep that energy for the next take! I need a minute. There. No more pretense. Now you know. I'm chasing you. I wanted to believe them so badly, but he's an actor. How can I know what's real anymore?
I went too far, but I meant every word. Found you.
Whatever's in there, I need to know the truth. Two months before. He planned it 2 months before. It was all a strategy. I was never his lover. I was his project.
Avery, I'm back. I picked up those tiramisu things you like. Had to drive 20 minutes out of my way, so you'd better appreciate it.
Where did you get that?
The study? The door was open. Is it true?
Let me explain. Is it true, Christian?
It's true that the project was designed around you.
What happened between us after part of the design? Make him emotionally and professionally dependent. That's what the note said. This was a prop. Thank you for the lessons, Mr. Belmont. I've learned enough. Where am I going? Anywhere. Nowhere. Somewhere he can't find me. It's just a role. You were just a role he played. Now the show is over.
Christian, the studio is losing its mind. The tabloids are running stories every hour. Your publicist has drafted 3 statements.
No statements. Cancel everything. I found you once. I'll find you again.
It's me. I need you to find someone. Quietly, no press, no investigators, just tell me where he is.
"3 days? 4? I've stopped counting. The fisherman next door offered me a job on his boat. I almost said yes.
Same as yesterday, honey? Black coffee and dry toast? You got that run a look, seen it 100 times. Don't worry, I don't ask questions.
I've really hated missing for. I thought leaving would make it better. It doesn't. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just tired. And I miss him so much it's pathetic. I don't know where I belong anymore. But I know one thing. I need to face him. Look him in the eye and ask him just once what was real.
Has anyone heard from him?
Nothing. His agent says he's on personal leave.
He's lost 12 pounds. You can see it in his face.
With Ivory's final reaction shot, we'll have to use a body double. The movie is finished. The project is complete. Everything went exactly according to plan.
Except him. The only thing that mattered wasn't part of the plan at all, and I lost him.
Wherever you are, come back. Not for the movie, not for the deal, just come back. Let me tell you the part that was never in the script. I love you. That was real. The only real thing in all of this. I didn't plan to come here, but I woke up this morning and my feet just brought me. Maybe I needed to remember who I was before I became someone else's project.
Are you an actor? My mom says everyone here is an actor.
Something like that. Are you collecting stamps? This was where it started. Before Christian. Before the protocol. Before all of it. When did I forget why I started?
Avery Wild? We had no idea you were coming. Your old short is still most quested screening. Would you mind saying a few words? Just a small Q&A?
Okay, just a few words. When I made this film, I didn't know about contracts or tabloids. I just knew I wanted to tell stories. Somewhere along the way, I let someone else write my story for me. But I think it's time I picked up the pen again. Is that why you disappeared? Because something wasn't honest? I disappeared because I needed to find my own honesty. I was in a situation where I couldn't tell what was real and what was performance anymore. Step back. And when you reach that point from BS4, you can find yourself again.
I made him question what was real. Me, the one person who should have been the most real thing in his life.
You've changed. When you first came to this festival years ago, you were so eager to please. Now you're just you. It suits you. There's an independent project looking for a lead. Small budget, no glamour, but the script is extraordinary. The director is here tonight.
A new project. A new start. No protocols, no strategies, just a story I want to tell. Maybe this is what I needed all along. Not to remember run away from acting.
You're going to be okay, but I still need to tell you. Even if you don't take me back, you deserve to know the truth. All of it. Avery, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I've been writing you letters for 3 months and never sent a single one. Because every time I try to explain, it comes out wrong. It sounds like another strategy. That's my plan. I've been managing careers, managing myself for so long. And then you came along and I felt everything. And it terrified me.
You asked me once why I helped you. I told you I'd answer when the movie wrapped. The movie wrapped 4 months ago. I've had the answer ready for years.
Don't tell me where he is. I already know. Just make sure he doesn't leave before I get there.
It's a story about two people who meet on a train and spend 24 hours together. No drama, no big twists, just connection, real connection.
Why me? My name is still attached to a pretty big scandal.
I don't care about scandal. I care about that Q&A you gave when you talked about honesty in front of the camera. That's what I need. Just someone who knows what it means to be real.
Okay, I'll read the script. No promises, but I'll read it.
That's all I ask. There's been a guy hanging around all morning. Tall, baseball cap, trying very hard to look inconspicuous. East boyfriend?
Probably nobody. Stop it. You're imagining things. He doesn't even know where you are. You're just missing him. Again.
2 days. I've been standing 30 meters away from for 2 days. The man who planned an entire movie around you can't close 30 meters because I'm terrified, but I have to. You deserve the truth, even if it's too late.
I'm not here to ask you to come back. I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here because 4 months ago you asked me a question I didn't answer. I said I'd tell you when the movie wrapped. So I'm here. I owe you the truth. I'm listening. 3 years ago, I walked into the wrong screening at a small film festival. There was a boy on screen with maybe 5 lines, but he had these eyes, amber, with this light in them, like he was waiting for someone to see it. I didn't find a cinematographer that day. I found you. I wrote "found you" on the program. I kept everything. Not because I was stalking prey, because you were the most real thing I had ever seen. And I was too much of a coward to just walk up to you, so I made a plan. Here's the truth that was never in any file. I love you. It still wrecks me every single day I wake up and you're not there. I spent 4 months trying to figure out what was real. And I realized not everything was a lie. The way you held my hand in the ambulance, those things didn't feel like a script. But you hurt me. Not by having a plan, by not telling me. If you want something real, it has to start with the truth. Just you. Can you do that?
This isn't a prop. I was already yours.
You can start by buying me a coffee and telling me about the day you walked into the wrong screening.